What's going on, everyone? TJ Fitness News Reviews, and together with me,
Centurion Labz with a Z. Trance.
Sleep Aid. Sleep Aid, people. Pills. Sleep Aid. Yeah. Listen, people, I'm gonna take you through the label of this thing. This is a very interesting label. Deceivingly interesting label. But then I'm actually gonna share with you my personal experience using this one almost 2 weeks, no more, a month. This thing is half empty. And then towards the end of the video, as usual in this channel, right here from the world's only FDA proof bunker, I'm gonna give you my final verdict should you still actually give a shit by then. And all I'm gonna ask in return, by the way, for this entire magnificent journey is that you hit that like button. Okay, guys, so Centurion Labz with a Z. These are the people that brought you God of Rage. Amazing pre-workout, made my top list. Really can't miss one of these everyday Steam Junkie pre-workouts. Good mood elevation, nothing too crazy. Good, just like it. I like it. And then they also brought you Legion Fat Burner. That shit hits hard. That thing would get you wired as fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna link below to both of these reviews if you are interested. By the way, Legion also made my top list for fat burners. I'm gonna link to that review below also, that list. Anyway, they came out with this one, Trance. So Trance is a sleep aid, right? Now, listen, people, there's a couple of types of sleep aids, right? There's most of the solutions out there are powder, which is great if you like to drink. Just be, it's the last thing you drink before you go to sleep. And then the other one, which are becoming a bit more popular, actually this is the first one I'm trying, is Trance, which is pills, right? Now there's advantages to both. With powder you can just put more shit in the powder, right? With the pills you can put less stuff, otherwise you'll need to drink swallow like 17, 18 pills. So you need to be more specific and more targeted and more tuned in your label. On the other hand, you can put this next to your bed or whatever, in your shower, and then just before you go to sleep, after you brush your teeth, you disgusting little man, you take a pill and you move on with your life. So I actually like this, and this is actually this. I just took it down from my bedroom where it was sitting there, because then I don't need to remember to take it. I don't take a lot of fluid before I go to sleep. Then sometimes it's counterproductive with these powders, because then you need to pee during the night, and you took the sleep aid because you wanted to sleep. Anyway, people, I digress. Why do you need a sleep aid, by the way? Listen, if you're first, you need to sleep, people. Listen, sleep is as important as lifting weight, as important as nutrition. You're not gonna get the most out of yourself if you're not sleeping well. Now, some of us have problems sleeping for a couple of reasons. We have shit on our mind, we can't take it off, so we're turning in bed, we're just thinking about the day, thinking about tomorrow, thinking about your wife, and why is she not giving you that blowjob that she promised once a quarter. Whatever it is on your mind, you're bothered, you can't get to sleep. Second thing, some of us have problems staying asleep, right? Noises bother us, we're light sleepers. So we wake up a couple of times during the night, and then your sleep is not the most effective. And then some of us just have problems with just falling asleep. Not because we have shit on our mind, just take us a time to fall asleep. It's a genetic thing. Now listen, none of these off-the-shelf sleep aids will replace an Ambien, right? This is Ambien, like prescription drug sleep aids. So don't expect that. But these things definitely are supposed to do a couple of things. Help you fall asleep, keep you asleep, and help you wake up recovered. You don't want to wake up dozy and shit like that, right? You want to wake up recovered, ready for the new day. Anyway, people. Anyway, there's a couple of very good sleep aids out there. Powder. The ones that made my top list last year are powders. This is so a pill. A pill is a newcomer to this world. Anyway, people, let me take you through this thing. Trance by Centurion Labz. Serving size 3 capsules. Not too bad, right? It's relatively easy to take 3 capsules, one shot. You just take it and you move on with your life. So then you have magnesium and zinc. So this is cool. This is for recovery, for immunity, for your body to become better. If you ever read or got acquainted with ZMA, that's the idea here. Increases theoretically your GH production, but mostly wake up recovered. That's good stuff. Listen, you have GABA and L-tryptophan. GABA at 700 milligrams, which is a good amount. GABA is GABA will chill you down. GABA will get you in a good place, in a mood. It will like you feel that almost like mental heat, your fuzziness. I really like GABA. 700 milligrams is a good amount. Tryptophan will also help your body get into it. Helps the body produce sort of serotonin, which is the mood elevation type ingredient chemical in your mind. So again, it's not like you're going to feel it immediately. It's not an antidepressant, but it's going to put you in the zone. Okay, then you have valerian root extract. This is one of, when you Google sleep aid or you go to Amazon sleep aid, valerian root extract is one of the first things that's going to come up as a single ingredient, because again, it's been shown to help falling asleep, get into zone, and wake up recovered. Then they have phenibut at 300 milligrams. So that is interesting. I didn't expect that one. Really, if you want to get a bang for your buck, or in a small amount of powder that you can actually put, like in pills, phenibut at 300 milligrams, man. So phenibut is literally a prescription drug in some countries, because this thing would get you, this thing will hit you. You'll feel phenibut in good quality. It definitely takes you down and you wake up more recovered, and you wake up in a good amount, in the right amount with the right combination, because sometimes too much phenibut, man, you wake up dozy. It's just, it hits you really hard, hits you, you know? But then the second thing is, if it's done in the right quantities with the right other ingredients, then you feel it and it puts you in deep sleep. I really like phenibut in good amounts. One of the things with phenibut though, it has sort of addictive qualities, so you don't want to use this in large amounts on the daily basis, generally speaking, because you get used to it. You get used to it, not in a good way, not get used to it, you don't feel it anymore, you become addicted to that chemical helping you fall asleep or helping your mood go up. And then they have two other ingredients, astragalus and melatonin. So astragalus is immunity, so it's a Mongolian herb that's used to help with immunity and antioxidant, and generally speaking, better recovery of your body. Mostly, by the way, if you're taking a lot of steams and shit like that, you want to take this stuff before you go to sleep. And melatonin, obviously, that is the most popular ingredient to get you to sleep. There's 3 milligrams here, so it's not crazy. You know, sometimes you see 5 milligrams, 10 milligrams, shit like that. 3 milligrams is just enough for most people to get you into that zone, into that sleep mode, right? But listen, people, even in sleep aids, just like in pre-workouts, labels are just fucking labels. You never know what these companies actually put in here. You never know the quality of the ingredients. You never know how it's gonna come together. Labels are just fucking labels. Also, in sleep aids, yeah. So this is why we review this stuff. So anyway, like I mentioned, I tried this a lot of times. So first thing first, I discovered again how much I like the pills form, because one, like I said, I don't take fluids into my body before I go to sleep, and second thing, it's really easy not to forget, and it's always there. And if I go to sleep and I feel like I need some help, because again, there's shit on my mind or whatever, then it's there. I don't need to go down and find the powder. I don't need to start mixing it. Oh shit, I already brushed my teeth. I need to brush my teeth again. All that shit. Really, really like the pills form. Now, as far as the experience with this thing, let me tell you this. This is a great sleep aid. This is not, if you're having like serious issues falling asleep, you probably need something else. This is for the rest of us. This is, I would say, a sleep aid for the rest of us that need it next to your bed. And then these days when you need help, these days when you say, dude, tomorrow I have a big day, I actually want to sleep better, I want that extra help, or I have shit on my mind, I want that extra help. This is where this would fit perfectly, and I really like the pills. Now, I'll tell you what this thing does. This thing will help you. This thing will take the edge off. You'll take this, and about 40 minutes after, 30 to 40 minutes after, I would say that's quite consistent, it's just going to take the edge off, and you're going to start feeling like you actually want to go to sleep. That's mainly the feeling that I had with this thing. It sort of just takes the edge off and makes you want to go to sleep. So, you know, you're not like, your brain just stops wandering. Everything becomes slower. That's what I'll tell you. Maybe it's the phenibut, maybe it's a bunch of other stuff there. Now, I will tell you this. The very strong part with this, beyond that part, which I really like, is that I was able to stay consistently asleep even with distractions around. And I really liked it. Now, so this doesn't hit you. This is not one of these sleep aids that you take and after 15 minutes you start feeling dozy and you just fall asleep. You know, this does not feel like an Ambien. This is more of a subtle, let's go, you know, it's like someone is cuddling you, someone is hugging you, your mother is coming back and she's like saying, go to sleep, baby, go to sleep, and it's slowly and you feel more comfortable and you go to sleep. I really like the fact that this definitely keeps you asleep. Definitely keeps you asleep. So I really like that one. And as far as the waking up piece, let me tell you something really interesting. So I didn't wake up dozy or anything. I didn't feel like I took an Ambien or anything like that. This is, like I said, I would say this is great. This is going to be great for people who need extra push to go to sleep and stay asleep. This is not for you if you're having serious issues falling asleep, like you're serious issues falling asleep. Because this is more subtle, which is interesting because the label here, but labels are just fucking labels. The label here would read something different. This is subtle. The other thing I'll tell you, and I can't tell you this is scientific, but I felt like in the days, because I work out earlier in the morning, so I take my pre-workout. My pre-workout is my breakfast, people. I'll tell you, I felt like after using this for 3 days straight or 4 days straight, that my pre-workouts felt a bit stronger or felt a bit more effective, I want to say. I don't know if it's true, maybe it's placebo, I don't know. No one claimed that, it's just a feeling that I felt. Sort of almost like this was, like fixed a bit, touched my adrenal gland, that's the place where you're sensitive to stimulation. And actually tone it down a bit so I can feel stimulants more. Maybe it's placebo, this is what I felt though. And it was quite consistent, I want to say, over time. Anyway, listen people, I really like Trance. I really like how it felt. Regardless of the label, now it says Phenibut 300 milligrams. So if we assume they actually put it there, so I would say don't use this on the daily. Listen people, Trance, Centurion Labz, they did a good job. I really like this one. Really like it. As far as where you can find it, I'm going to link below to the page on Fitness News where you can find the latest deals from all over the web, coupons, shit like that. You don't need to search. We'll do the work for you. You can go save money while supporting the channels. Listen, if this review was helpful, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel to see more reviews like this, because this is what we do here. We help you make smart decisions about the supplements that you buy.